Kaunti ya Mombasa, ambapo wahudumu wa afya katika kaunti hiyo ya Mombasa wamesema kwamba wameendelea kupuuzwa na kubaguliwa na serikali. Wahudumu hao sasa wamesema hawatarejea kazini hadi pale matakwa yao watakapotimizwa. Wamezungumza muda mfupi uliopita katika kaunti ya Mombasa.
The president failed to provide leadership. What we are calling upon the president of this country is that he should provide leadership and ensure that the issues of health workers in the country are addressed. When you are demanding for a compensation of a health worker who succumbs to COVID, how much is that? Basically, the law provides that through the WIBA, the Workman Compensation Act, that we be compensated by the employer. How much would it cost to compensate the families of the health workers who have succumbed? Because that is provided by law. And they are declining to implement which already is in our law. And the president also provided that we be given a group life insurance. Instead of the Council of Governors coming up with a policy that will help our health workers who have succumbed to get compensated for the sacrifice they gave, they are instead intimidating. There are others, like now look at some other counties are asking, giving show cause letters. Some are dismissing health workers. Others, like now Kakamega, are employing 60 nurses to take the charge of the work that was being provided by 2,000 health workers. That is uncalled for. That is demeaning for health workers in this country. Finally, for Mombasa, I will say that we've seen that the county government has provided leadership and solved the issues of doctors. Unfortunately, they have ignored us our plea. Our demands were similar. They have been able to address doctors' demands, and they have left us out. We are saying this now for Mombasa County, and especially to the county administration, including our governor, that the leadership the governor provided to address the issues of doctors should be trickled down to other cadres. We know that doctors have been promoted, which is, again, we have a demand of a similar kind, that the county government of Mombasa had endeavored to ensure that all promotions were to be concluded in the month of January 2021. Nothing is forthcoming, because we are expecting that advertisements were to be made, which has not come. There are promotions that were pending from the previous phase that we had agreed from July. It has not been addressed. And we are including this now to the demands that we had given in our strike notice, that as you endeavor to address the issues of health workers, ensure that you have provided promotions as agreed. You've promoted competitive promotions. You've provided other promotions as agreed in the labor office for us to sit down, discuss on how to return to work.
The exposure we're exposed to diseases is higher than they are exposed to. And this is very unfortunate that even as they do that comparison, you can note the total salary of a clinical officer or a nurse, which is around 80,000, is just a call allowance of another person who works in the same hospital. So this one calls for leadership, and this is the time that they must offer leadership. Again, if he says that they don't have money, hii pesa si ya mama yake, hii pesa ni yetu tumelipa kodi. So he should not be there telling us that he will not pay because he does not have money. Pesa ni yetu tumelipa kodi, and even that man that we have paid, zingine ni hizo ambazo amekatalia. So we want to remind Oparanya and his team that this money belongs to Kenyans, and it is these Kenyans who demand and deserve getting those services. So let him not play politics. Now back to Mombasa County. We are wondering the type of leadership we are having here. We understand that being called big name Sultan and every other good name outside there. But why are we suffering as healthcare workers in Mombasa County? What we need is leadership, not politics. What we need is solution to the problems, not gimmicks. So I want to ask the governor in Mombasa County, this is the time you offer leadership. And I want to tell them that even as they play the politics of discrimination that have been there all along, discriminating the healthcare workers and profiling them, we want to remind them we will not go back to work.
Mtazamaji, kaunti ya Mombasa ni kaunti moja ambayo awali ilikuwa imesitisha kazi madaktari 82 na itatoa msingi tu wa mahojiano yetu baadaye kama nilivyokutajieni tukianza taarifa hizi. Tukisonga mbele na taarifa zinazofungamana na utovu wa usalama, hofu inaendelea kutanda miongoni mwa wakazi wa eneo la